How y'all doing? This is Rob Burnham, here, Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Rich TV 91. This time I'm reviewing Game of Thrones, and this time I'm reviewing Season 5, Episode 9. What happens on this week's episode is, with Stannis, he tells his hand, who I can't think of his name to save my life right now, but anyway, he tells him to go to Castle Black to tell Jon Snow to bring food and supplies down to Stannis and his army. And whenever Stannis becomes king, he'll give Jon Snow all the millions of the Night's Watch that he needs. Well, what's happening up north and at the Wall? Jon Snow comes back to Castle Black with all the wildlings, and they let him through. And when Jon Snow and them get through there, his lead ranger tells Jon Snow that you have a good heart, but it's going to get us all killed. That's all that happened with Jon Snow, and after Stannis's hand goes to see Jon Snow, Stannis sacrifices his daughter and burns her alive to try to win the battle between the Boltons that's about to happen in, I think, next week's episode. And that's all that happened up north. What's happening in Dorne, Jaime gets called in front of the Prince of Dorne, and they come up with this deal that Trystane and Marcella is going to go back to King's Landing with Jaime and Bronn. And after this, the mother of the Sand Snakes talks to Jaime about how him and Cersei wouldn't been looked twice at 100 years ago, and if their last names was Targaryen or whatever. And that's all that happens in Dorne. What's happening with Daenerys? They are having this big fighting tournament or whatever, and Daenerys is watching all the fights, and Jorah Mormont has his fight in front of her, and Jorah's about to win his fight, and then he wins his fight, and then one of the sons of the Harpy comes up behind Daenerys and tries to kill her, and Jorah saves her, and then you see all of these sons of the Harpy in the crowd of the arena or whatever, and they all swarm Daenerys and Tyrion and Jorah and all the Daenerys council or whatever. And then they're about to get attacked by the Sons of the Harpy, and Drogon shows up. And Drogon starts burning the Sons of the Harpy alive and biting them and eating them or whatever and trying to protect Daenerys. And Daenerys gets on the back of Drogon, and Drogon flies off with Daenerys. And that's all that really happened on this week's episode, besides Arya seeing Meryn Trant come to Braavos, and she was supposed to kill this guy, but she got distracted by Meryn Trant and is following him around or whatever, and that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, now that Daenerys has flown off on Drogon's back, what's going to happen with that? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, Juju's awesome. It's been an episode of Retro TV 91. See y'all next time.